Hi everyone, this is Mishra, and today I have prepared this video on uh, diaspora and diasporic literature and diasporic criticism for the students who are going to prepare for UGC NET, and as well as the people who are uh, writing their thesis on diaspora and diasporic writings. So let me start sharing my PowerPoint with you. So here's my presentation on diaspora, South Asian diaspora, between home and homeland, South Asian diaspora, literature and film, prepared by Dinesh Sharma, research scholar, MLSU, Udaipur. Outline of the presentation. Diaspora, we'll discuss definitions of diaspora, different definitions of diaspora given by various scholars. Diaspora criticism and related issues. South Asian diaspora, what do we mean by South Asian diaspora, and who are the proponents of it. And we'll discuss with a special mention the movie by Deepa Mehta named Fire. So what is diaspora? Diaspora is made up of two terms. One is dia, which means across, and aspirine, to means to sow or scatter seeds. So diaspora means displaced communities of people who have been dislocated from their native homeland through the movement of migration, immigration or exile. Brazil and manure. The word appears pervaded medieval rabbinical writings on the Jewish diaspora to describe the plight of Jewish living outside of Palestine, Brazil and manure. Negative meaning of diaspora caters to exilic, nostalgic, the lonely sojourner, and the positive meaning of diaspora can be taken as fertility of dispersion, dissemination, and the scattering of seeds. Exemplification: the Black Atlantic. There are 5 kinds of diaspora. Like, people can shift to migrate to other countries because of 5 reasons. These 5. The first one is victim diaspora, which is mean they have been driven out or forced out, or maybe as a strategy of ethnic cleansing, they have been driven out of the land. Like Jews, Africans, and Armenians. So they are mostly the victims of oppression and torture by the whites and other tribes. Labor diaspora mean people migrate to other countries willingly, voluntarily, or maybe forcibly to work as labor, like girmitias or agreemented labors. Trade, exemplification: Chinese and Lebanese diaspora, which is especially about trade and merchandise. Imperial diaspora, which is British diaspora, and cultural diasporas, which is we'll discuss in further. Quotation 9. Some quotations about diaspora, migration is a one-way trip. There is no home to go back to. Stuart Hall, 1988. Some quotations too. Diaspora as oneness in history and identity. Diaspora as heterogeneity or discontinuous points of identification. The diaspora experience, as I intend it here, is defined not by essence or purity, but by the recognition of a necessary heterogeneity and diversity, by a conception of identity which lives with and through, not despite difference, by hybridity. Diaspora identities are those which are constantly producing and reproducing themselves anew through transformation and difference. Stuart Hall, Cultural Identity and Diaspora 401 and 402. Some quotations 3. All diasporas are unhappy, but every diaspora is unhappy in its own way. Diasporas refer to people who do not feel comfortable with their non-hyphenated identities as indicated on their passport. Diasporas are people who would want to explore the meaning of the hyphen, but perhaps not press the hyphen too far for fear that this would lead to massive communal schizophrenia. They are precariously lost within an episteme of real or imagined displacements, self-imposed sense of exile. They are haunted by specters, by ghosts arising from within that encourage irredentist or separatist movements. Diasporas are both celebrated by late postmodernity and maligned by early modernity. Mishra 1. Some quotations 4. The concept of diaspora places the discourse of home and dispersion in creative tension, inscribing a homing desire while simultaneously critiquing discourses of fixed origins. Bra 192-93. Homing desire, third time space. Diaspora criticism, why and how. Diaspora criticism, why. Diaspora forces us to rethink the rubrics of nation and nationalism while refiguring the relations of citizens and nation states. Diaspora offers myriad dislocated sites of contestation to the hegemonic, homogenizing forces of globalization. Brazil and Manur 7-12. 3 scenes of exemplification. Scene of dual territoriality. The emphasis falls on divided terrains as exemplar seek to account for diasporic subjects, cultures, and aesthetic effects in terms of the subjective split between the geopsychical entities of here and there, of hostland and homeland. Example, Argway. Scene of situational laterality. Example, Stuart Hall, Paul Gilroy. Diasporic identity linked to situation, specific becoming, or the middle passage, milieu, in the active sense rather than to the tensional pressures exercised by bipolar nation states. Multilocal diaspora simultaneously sundered from and sutured to its various psycho territories, as Mishra 17. Scene of archival specificity. Archive systems that establish statements as events, while differentiating them in their multiple existence and situating them in their unique duration. Foucault 1992 128-31. As Mishra 101. Exemplification. Indian diaspora. Indians from different places give different definitions to the word homeland, different answers to the question, where do you come from? Indian diaspora. India, a quick look. Indian map. The old Indian diaspora, the movement of indentured labor to the colonies, South Africa, Fiji, Trinidad, Guyana, etc., for the production of sugar, rubber, and tin for the growing British and European markets, broke off their connection from home. The new Indian diaspora, largely a post-1960s phenomenon distinguished by the movement of economic migrants but also refugees into the metropolitan centers of the former empire as well as the New World and Australia. V. Mishra, quoted in S. Mishra 101-02. Major issues with diaspora are: what are the reasons for the characters to immigrate, sometimes more than once? How do these texts construct the diasporic spaces, either the here of Canada, UK, and US, or there of Tanzania, or for MG, Vasanji, Sri Lanka for MG Vasanji, Sri Lanka for Shyam Selvadurai and Michael Ondatye, and Trinidad for Shani Mutu and Neil Bisundath, or a space in between and mixing the two. How do factors of race, gender, and nation intersect to influence the characters' senses of identity and their relations? How do the writers in between positions them influence their writing styles and views of their home countries, histories, and cultures, querying their nations' cultural brokerage or sellout? Terms travel, translation, and dialogue, hybridity, trauma and mourning, diasporic space and imaginary. Diasporic imaginary. I want to suggest that the diasporic imaginary is a condition, and imaginary is the key concept here of an impossible mourning that transforms mourning into melancholia. In the imaginary of diasporas, both mourning and melancholia persist, sometimes in intensely contradictory ways at the level of the social. Freud, melancholia is in some ways related to an object loss which is withdrawn from consciousness, in contradistinction to mourning, in which there is nothing about the loss that is unconscious. 1984 A. 254 V. Mishra 9. Now we come to the discussion of Deepa Mehta and her movie The Fire. Deepa Mehta, born 1950 in Amritsar, Punjab, India. Her famous movies are, popular movies are Heaven on Earth 2008, 2 India, Water 2005, 3 Republic of Love 2003, Bollywood Hollywood 2002, 5 India, Earth 1998, 6 India, Fire 1996, 7 Camilla 1994, 8 Indian, Sam and Me 1992. Image source dearcinema.com, interview Deepa Mehta 729. Fire 1996, Water 2005. Background: on its opening day in India, some movie theatres were attacked by Hindu fundamentalists and the movie was eventually banned for religious insensitivity. The film was banned in Pakistan for the lesbian relationship that the movie plays around. Water film set burned in 2000 in the holy city of Varanasi. Fire 1996. Characters: Radha, Ashok, Swami, Holy Master, Sita and Jatin, Julie, Biji, Mundu. Note: Sita, the wife of Rama. Sita is esteemed as the standard setter for wifely and womanly virtues for all Hindu women. Two scenes of third spaces: 46:31 about the custom of fasting, 48 Chinese versus Indian. And in this preparing this presentation, all these works cited are mentioned here. Gianna Evans Brazil and Anita Manur, Theorizing Diaspora, a reader, Wiley Blackwell 2003. Robin Cohen, Global Diasporas, an Introduction, Seattle, University of Washington, published 1997. Stuart Hall, Minimal Cells in Identity, The Real Me, ICA document 6, 1988. Cultural Identity and Diaspora, Colonial Discourse and Post-Colonial Theory, a reader, editions Patrick Williams and Laura Christman, Harvester, Wheat Sheaf, 1983. Vijay Mishra, Literature of the Indian Diaspora, Theorizing the Diasporic Imaginary, New York, Taylor and Francis, Routledge, 2007. Thank you very much for listening to me very patiently, and I would request, if you like my efforts, if you want to appreciate and support my efforts, please do subscribe my channel and spread the word, and also inspire other people to subscribe it and watch my videos. Thank you very much.